welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode number 30, I think, yeah, of our Pokemon Crystal version Randomized Nuzlocke here on the channel. A little word of advice. Advice? No, a little word of warning, I guess. I'm starting to feel kind of sick. Yay! I can feel it in my throat, my nose. It's like, it might be the change of the season and stuff, and that might be why I've been coughing quite a bit, actually. Anyways, I'm going to try to power through and get this episode ready for you folks to check out. Because in the last episode, we made it here, well, technically a couple episodes back, we made it here to Olivine City. We're now checking out the Glitter Lighthouse. I didn't know what it was called. And we got to find out, talk about sickness, we got to go find out what's wrong with a poor Pokemon at the top of the lighthouse where the gym leader, Jasmine, has gone to. Alright, so let's start off, as usual, with our quick old team recap. We gotta heal at some point. First up, our newest addition is Ramen the Wigglytuff, level 22, almost level 23. Double Slap, Sing, Defense, nope, Disable, and Defense Curl. We're going to back out right now, because I have something I want to do that I've been forgetting to do. I've been talking about it, and now is the time to do that. We're going to need Strength at some point anyway. Ramen, how about you help us out here? Who else can get it? Espika, Spike? Ramen is trying to learn Strength. What do we replace? I mean, Double Slap was putting in a lot of good work. I don't really see me using Defense Curl. Then again, I don't really see me using Disable. I think Disable is updated in this generation so that it will disable the last used move by the opponent. I don't know. See, I'm thinking if somehow we can get Rollout, Defense Curl might kind of work out. Let's actually get rid of Disable. I don't usually use that in general, so don't think we're losing too much there. So, Ramen's updated moveset is... wrong button. Actually, you know what? I'm really going to take a look at these other TMs. Hang on. Who can pick up Hyper Fang? Oh, a Wigglytuff can bite you. How about that? We've got Thunder. Excuse me. I forget what that randomized from. No one can get it. Interesting. Got Sleep Power, got Swift, Submission. Submission might be kind of decent. I'm going to hold on to that for now. That's good physical attack, and it does cause recoil damage, but having high HP of a Wigglytuff, that might not be that bad of a deal. Alright, so the moveset is now Double Slap, Sing, Strength, and Defense Curl. Next up in the team, we have Spike the Houndoom at level 24, Bite, Ember, Smog, and Rock Smash for the moveset. Next, we've got our level 26 Blossom Omksark with the Quick Claw to speed things up in battle. We got Petal Dance, Absorb, Stun Spore, and Sweet Scent, much like Stone Evolution Pokemon. I don't think we're getting any moves on this Pokemon unless we TM it. Next up, Fire Strike the Golbat, level 25, holding Scope Lens to increase the critical hit ratio. We got Bite, Leech Life, Confuse Ray, and Screech. And not last but not least. Not last but not least. There we go. I was going to correct myself. Espika the Quagsire is up next, level 26, with Mystic Water to power Surf. We've also got Headbutt, Amnesia, and Tail Whip. And bringing up the rear for now, hopefully soon to evolve, is Payung the Pichu, level 22, Thunder Wave, Charm, Tail Whip, and Flash for the moveset. So I realize, just to set everyone's minds at ease, in case you were concerned, I've been talking a little bit, not intentional, you know, smack towards our Golbat. Fire Strike. I said, in certain situations, if we happen to lose our Golbat, then we've got some options to replace it. I didn't want you to think I'm leading up to losing that Pokemon intentionally, because, I mean, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm going to do my best to not lose anybody, and that's what I've been trying to do. We have some situations where you just can't help it, because the game likes to just do stuff. Like, for example, Pursuit. It's a special-based move in this generation, though. That's not too bad. We're going to get our Embering Houndoom on the field. Goodbye, Scizor. Nicely fried. Fried lobster claw? Anyone? I've never had it. Actually, I'm not a big fan of, I guess, seafood. I mean, other than canned tuna salad sandwich kind of thing. That's basically what I go with. But never really had that much seafood, and when I say I'm not a fan of something, generally that means I've never tried it. I used to have people say to me, actually I think nowadays people still would say this, how do I know I don't like something if I don't try it? Now here's the thing, when people say, do you like, you know, say Thai food or something like that, I say, no, I don't, because the reason being, I've never had it. So therefore, I can't say that I like it. I can't say that I dislike it. But to be all semantic-y, it's not a word, but to be completely accurate, I didn't start my timer. Oops, hang on. We've been here, what, a couple minutes now? I think this is good. There we go. I'm so on the ball. I'm sick if I didn't mention it. There we go. Not as bad as I could be, but worse than I have been. We're gonna go on into... Ooh, well, you know what? Ramen needs more experience, but yellow HP bar. I don't like the look of that. We're gonna go into our dark type. No confusions for us, please. Peck is fine, too. Alright, by the way, what was I saying? Was I Super Saiyan anything? I was. What was it? That I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not feeling that well. Again, not as bad... It's an Abra. Not as bad as I have felt in the past. So, hopefully, this is something that's going to pass pretty quickly. But we'll see. It's just basically, it feels like a general cold that I get. You know, I always have a bit of a cough. If you watch my videos on a regular basis, you probably notice that. But, as far as, like, actual, like, I've got a sore throat right now, and, like, I've been kind of getting stuffy throughout the day. That's kind of how I know I'm getting sicker. You know, I'll have a cold almost any time of the day, or any time of the year, basically. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm sick. Sore throat kind of implies that. TM44, which I think is normally rest, which means whatever this is, everyone should be able to learn. Didn't we already get TM44 at one point? Oh, wait a minute. So we did catch Mariah, the Swinub, back on Route 35, who was holding an item the second time around after the save debacle. This is actually Poison Gas, which is from Rest, so everybody can learn Poison Gas. Not gonna do it, because I mean, it's not that accurate, and I'd rather put things to sleep or paralyze if I can, but something to hang on to for the future. Indeed. Very sore throat. We're pretty high up here. Bird Pokemon in prime form. Awesome stuff. So actually, I can mention this. As of the time of recording this video, Instagram is being a bit of a pest. Speaking of pests, we got a Zapdos. This could be a job for our Quagsire. Anyone else want to take this thing on? Probably not. Let's get Pika in here. Gonna push the big blue button. Get our Quagsire, our ground type, on the field. Which is funny. For the first time in this generation, we were given, excuse me, whoa, we were given a water ground type Pokemon. Immune to, we got immune to electricity, resistant to a whole bunch of stuff, and only one weakness, grass type. It seems like almost every generation since has given us more water ground types. I think I've already gone over the number like this before, but there's quite a few water ground types, and I do like that typing. I can't wait till we can do a thing. I mean, we can do it now in a double battle to, what's it called? What's the term? Skill swap. We can skill swap Sap Sipper, that's a lot of alliteration, onto a Quagsire or Swampert or Seismitoad, stuff like that. So the only weakness they have becomes a power boost for them. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, we just saw Payung level up. Can we get an evolution after this? Possibly. Hello, a Goldeen. Just gonna headbutt you real quick. Maybe a one hit if we get a critical. Or a flinch. Oh, there's a flinch. Awesome stuff. So, as per usual, we have a question of the day for you folks to feel free to answer. Possibly get a Pokemon nicknamed after you for doing so as we capture more of them. Or actually, no, to clarify, as we add more to the team in future installments. The question for this day is, what do you think the Galar starters, I can't even read my own question, what do you think the Galar starters' final types will turn out to be? There's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of critical hits here, where many people seem to think we're going to get another fire-fighting starter with Scorbunny's evolution. And I can see why they say it, they have reasons, they say the large feet imply, you know, fighting type, but, excuse me, the way I look at it, it doesn't seem... Am I going the right way? Ooh, we got bitter medicine. I might as well just toss that out. But yeah, I don't really see that we're going to go with another firefighting. Because for 3 generations in a row, if you're unfamiliar with this, but you probably are well aware, we had firefighting starters. You start off with Torchic, As soon as it becomes Combuskin, I believe, is part fighting type. And same thing with Chimchar into Monferno. Same thing with Tepig into... Was Pignite part fighting, or was it just Emboar? I think Pignite was also part fighting. But yeah, 3 generations back to back, we had fire fighting final evolutions for the starters. And I think they might have learned from that, and they probably don't want to give us their fire fighting type. Because as a person who, you know, I never picked the fire starter. We're gonna go into Spike. Actually, let's go to Fire Strike. See if we can take this thing down, get a possible level up in evolution, perhaps. I hope you didn't think that I was clickbaiting you, by the way, last time by putting Crobat in the thumbnail and titling it Golbat's Evolution. Did we just lag? I think we might have lagged a bit. I hope that didn't mess up the recording. But yeah, hopefully you didn't think that was a bit of a clickbaity thing, because technically, I didn't say Fire Strike's Evolution. It was simply Golbat's Evolution. And we saw it, why not, you know, showcase that we actually saw it. I was going to say, do we get more flinches on this? I think we flinched it twice in a row. But for me, what do I think the starters are going to be? Grookey, I don't really have any strong opinion of just yet. Admittedly... Okay, let's just talk about the basic forms. I think Grookey looks kind of simplistic, you know, like... Well, actually, I think that of Sobble as well. No, full disclosure, I am going to choose Sobble when we start the playthrough. And that is my choice. I'm always a water starter trainer. But I do admit, it seems quite similar to Grookey in the sense it's got the wide round head, the small body. So anyway, Grookey, I can't really tell if I have an opinion on what typing I think it's going to be. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be at least part grass type when it finally evolves. But I will say I like Scorbunny the most design-wise, and I don't know why. Just I heard some people aren't a fan of what Scorbunny looks like. I think it looks actually kind of the coolest of the 3. We're going to go with some Super Potions, actually. Let's get Ramen healed up. I could probably give a Super Potion to... I'll give one to S-Pika. Actually, you know what? No. I think this is the last person we have to fight before we're finished. Actually, I can just ignore him. No, I can't. I had a feeling he was going to turn my way. I wanted to battle Jasmine. But I'm dying. Well, sorry to hear that, sir. So, final evolutions... My sneaking suspicion for... Well, let's talk about Scorbunny first. I picture Scorbunny... I mean, yeah, part fire. But I think, like, based on what it said, the description that they give in the trailer, and we're going to go Spike? Yeah, we're going to go Spike. So what they said in the trailer, and excuse me, and on the website, they say that it has, like, a bunch of energy. Ooh. That ain't good. So we're going to switch. Okay, Fire Strike, I should have gone to you initially. You resist the poison. I forgot this thing can get double kick. In fact, until I saw it come on screen, it didn't even cross my mind. But they say that Scorbunny has a lot of energy inside of it. And I was thinking, what if, with Scorbunny's evolution, we get our first kind of official fire and electric type Pokemon? I do not believe we've had that before, unless you include Rotom Heat, which technically it is a Pokemon with those 2 types, but I consider that just like a form change, because it basically is. Rotom takes on the Rotom Heat form, and it's not like its standard form, it's standard base, you know, appearance kind of thing. Hello, Cleffa. Goodbye, Cleffa. So, I can see Fire Electric, actually, for some reason. Just based on the fact that they talk about the energy it has. For Sobble, my first gut instinct for Sobble is Water Poison. Now, when I think about it, we don't have a lot of Water Poison types in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Best recollection, we've got, of course, Tentacool, Tentacruel. I think Gen 2 gave us just... What was it? Quillfish. Gen 3, do we get any there? I don't think so. In fact, other than Tentacool, Tentacruel, and Quillfish, the only other one that comes to mind would be, what is it? Marini and Toxapex. So, feel free to correct me if there are more water poison types out there. And that being said, I can see it becoming a water poison starter because poison is just part grass type. One thing I wouldn't like about that, though, is that it It still keeps the electric weakness, but it also gains weakness to psychic and ground by being part poison. It does become resistant to fairy, however, which is interesting. A gym leader isn't just about being strong. A leader also needs to be compassionate. Well, thank you. Oh, you're not talking about me, but we got Awakening. That's not anything I could have bought at any Pokemon Mart. Thanks, Randomizer. That's awesome. So we're here. Excuse me. Here, I am sick. I'm coming up to see a sick Pokemon. That's not going to help its chances anytime soon. Let's sneak in behind. Wait, item. I want the item. What is it? I mean, it does power up normal type attacks. I might as well give it to somebody. Who wants this? There you go, Ramen. Hold that bow for me, would you, buddy? Thank you very much. That's all the items, I believe. I don't think there's any hidden items. Hello, Jasmine. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cinewood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? I mean, I'm heading that way anyway to get some cough drops, so sure, I guess. Hello. Its breathing is terribly labored. Run! So we haven't even taken care of Miltank yet. Now we got another sick Pokemon to take care of. What is happening? Now with only, let me say roughly 10 minutes remaining, we're not going to make it all the way to Cinewood City, because that's a long ways away. We have these handy-dandy shortcuts. Just drop down, break your kneecaps a couple times, and you're good. You're out of the lighthouse, which kind of works out. Let's go get a quick heal up. Now, I don't believe we're going to be able to check out the Whirl Islands yet. Or can we? No, we need Whirlpool. Of course, Whirl Islands. Of course we need Whirlpool. We would give it a whirl, but we can't. We can't get an encounter there, but once we finally hit Cinewood City, probably in the next episode, I can get an encounter over that way. Even though we're set, we got a whole team of 6, and I don't want to jinx it by saying we're going to keep that team for a long time. Let's fight. Wait a minute. Oh, it's this place. Hang on. Yeah, we heard about this. Huh, there's a big building up ahead. What is it? I don't know. Well, actually, I do know what it is. Battle Tower. Are you going to the Battle Tower? This is a secret, but if you win a whole lot, you can get special gifts. I don't think we're going to be doing that, to be honest. No offense to you folks and the Pokemon that are named after you. We ain't going to pull through this. The levels of the Pokemon I want to use are all different. I have to go train them now. Oh yeah, this is back when you actually had to have Pokemon at specific levels. This is a new area. It said Battle Tower. We can get an encounter here. There's trees we can headbutt. I snuck out from work. I can't bail out until I've won. I have to win it all. That I must. I mean, you're gonna get fired, so you might as well get something out of this. Wow, the Battle Tower is huge. There must be many kinds of Pokemon in there. Too bad you can't catch them all, or any. So let's see. Let's just headbutt a bunch of trees, see what we can get. Nope, nothing. So, for Sobble, yes, I say water poison is what initially struck me as what it's possibly going to become. But I was watching the King Nappy do his coverage, or his review of the trailer and some speculation. Something I didn't consider is, since we see Sobble start off being invisible in the water, somebody said, what about water ghost type? Now that would be interesting. Again, that doesn't really cover any of its weaknesses. In fact, it only adds weaknesses. Another, would be weaknesses to dark and ghost added to it. But it would be cool to have a water ghost type other than just, what are they called again? Frillish and Jellicent. Because those are currently the only water ghost types, unless I am mistaken. Which I could be, but nothing else comes to mind. So, I don't know. What do you folks think the final starter evolutions are going to be? I mean, we don't even have the middle forms yet to sort of base any thoughts off of. And I wonder, they probably will do a thing like they did for Sun and Moon. Why is my nose so itchy? Because I'm sick. That's probably why. They might do the same thing where they show us a trailer showing off the Stage 1 evolutions of each of the starters. That might show us some new typings. But even if they do that, they could be throwing us a curveball. Remember when had Rowlet evolve from a grass flying into a grass flying? You could have assumed that the final evolution of Decidueye... What are you calling me for, lass? Dana, huh? Chaz, it's me, Dana. You know what? I got a good gift. As I promise, it's yours. Route 38. Actually, I kind of want to head back and grab that. That's not too far. If only I had berries to feed to the poor, sick Moo Moo. We could do that at the same time. So, I don't think we can get an encounter here. Did I talk to Green Hair Lady? I don't think I did. Doesn't seem familiar. So, what was I saying? Why am I so bad at keeping track of my brain thoughts? I don't even know. But it'd be cool to see. Oh, we were talking about the fact that Decidueye became grass ghost. No one really saw that coming because it's not often you see a starter change its typing like that. In fact, have we ever seen that? Not that comes to mind. We've seen Pokemon get types as they evolve up, the starter Pokemon. But I don't think we've had any of them change typing. If I'm mistaken, call me out on that. Let me know. You can use only 3 Pokemon. It's so hard to decide which 3 should go into battle. I think I was going to say this earlier. This is before the Pokemon will be all set to the specific levels to do these encounters. You actually have to train and prepare level-wise for each battle, which was different back in the day. It sort of made things a little bit more difficult to get ribbons, because back in my initial playthroughs on the Game Boy Advance, all the Pokemon that I had were, say, like, I got them up to level 50 to take on some level 50 Battle Tower stuff. And then I got them all trained to level 100, catching a shiny Golbat and 3 shiny Sableye in the Sky Pillar in the process. And we got ribbons for winning the level 100 challenges as well. But it's kind of neat nowadays when they actually have your guys set automatically down. I mean, for most of the things, I think the battle tree in Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, actually, if you are above level 50 for the standard challenges, they don't bring you down, which is crazy, because I destroyed that first attempt at Battle Tower with my level 100 Crocodile. If you guys were here for that live stream, you saw that. Alright, what do we got? We got a gift. It's going to be... I think I already had one, but if not, that is an eventual Raichu waiting to happen. In fact, let's do this. We're going to actually put Payung at the front. You're already there. Never mind. Excuse me. I gotta rest up after this. But we might get an evolution into Pikachu. And at that point, I guess the question would be, do we evolve immediately, or do we not evolve immediately? I mean, that's basically a simple, standard question. I came to Olivine by ship to see the sights and soak up the atmosphere. Being a port, it feels so different from a big city, doesn't it? I want to beat you up. Have you gone to the Battle Tower? I think a lot of tough trainers have gathered there already. But since you have so many... Oh, I spoke to you. Yeah, I got a lot of badges. I mean, I am several-time league champion at this point. So this is connecting to Cyanwood City. I want to... Let's just bust some rocks. We still got Rock Smash, right? Yes, we do. Spike is going to smash that rock. No encounter. Now, even though Can we get encounters in this game? I don't recall. I think we will be able to, because why would they give us rocks to smash here? But since this is considered a randomized encounter, we've already gotten our encounter here on Route 40. It was actually Ramen, so we can't get another encounter from rock smashing. Although you can't see it from here, Cyanwood is across the sea. I see. Alright, let's take this guy on. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. You're basic. Don't call me basic. You're saying he didn't call me basic? Apparently, I'm just way too defensive. Okay, Swimmer Simon, who likes to do draw rings, is going to send in a Growlithe, level 20. So, Payung, we gotta get you a move, man. Let's go Fire Strike. I would love it if both of our Happiness Evolution Pokemon could evolve in this episode. I mean, Fire Strike's almost at level 26. This battle should definitely get us there. Bite, away. Oh! So, if you're following me on Instagram, you haven't seen this yet, unless late last night Instagram decided to start working. If you follow me on Twitter, you might have already seen this. I caught a new shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go yesterday. I was walking towards my class, and lo and behold, wild Pokemon showed up. I'm like, I need to use up these Pokeballs, so I went and threw the ball. Well, before, what I did was tap on the grass, and out popped, boom, shiny Shelter, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen that many shiny Shelter in the game, like, in the area. Not too many people have them. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people in my area who love to showboat. Even if a Pokemon has very little CP, they'll still add it to a gym just for the sake of showing off that they have it. Doesn't really help out their team that much, but I mean, it helps their own ego, I suppose. So is that not the real point of a, what would you call it? Cooperative game like Pokemon Go? That's exactly the point. I like what we're going to do here. We're going to get the coins from that Persian's payday. I'm not your uncle. No evolution? Come on. Cyanwood City is a good distance away from here. Which means we're not going to make it in this episode. We'll probably make it by the next episode, but I want to beat up trainers along the way. There's one. Oh, first encounter is, of course, Wigglytuff, but our next encounter is Wigglytuff. Look at that Wiggle. It's very aptly named. This one's level 16. We actually kind of maybe lucked out by getting level 20. So, you know what? Robin. Why am I not leading Robin up here? Well, not leading, but up near the top to help out. Oh, because double slap. Wait, you think you got a double slap, Wigglytuff? Well, you got another thing coming. We're going to show you the power of a double slap right now. That's roughly, slightly, a bit more powerful than yours. And you're going to sing us. You guys think it was broken in Pokemon Coliseum where you could just simply call your Pokemon and they would wake up? It's kind of broken. I mean, I guess that might have been throwback to, oh, it does disable the last move, it looks like. Unless that was just random. We woke up after one sleep! Nice! I can use some sleep myself after this. But, yeah, like, I guess when you get the Poké-Flute in Gen 1, it's kind of like the same thing. You can have instant, immediate wake-up. You know, you don't need to, waste an item. Because Poké-Flute is eternal. It's permanent. It never ends. It basically wished for immortality on the Dragon Balls. So there you go. I saw this post today, local radio station just asking, you know, little meme picture or whatever. They're saying, if you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be? And in the comments, people are saying, you know, money was one of the things they said. Family was another thing. Food. They're saying all these, you know, logical things. My response was, Dragon Balls. I'll take a lifetime supply of Dragon Balls, please, because that gives you one wish with semi-omnipotent, nearly cosmic limitation. Nope, limitlesstation. Every year. You know, you could wish for, as Oolong did, you can wish for nice, comfortable underwear 1 year. Next year, you can wish for the best Christmas tree ever. Stuff like that, you know? Money runs out. Christmas trees are eternal. They never die. Wait a minute. My timer's going crazy. We are done. Stop it. There we go. Alright, we defeated Elaine's Nidoking. I don't know how it's floating in the water, but apparently it do that. What do you say for yourself, Elaine? I'd say I'm a better swimmer than you. Yeah, but if we know anything from the sitcom of Seinfeld, Elaine is a terrible dancer. Swimming's fine. Alright, but that is going to be it for today's episode as I go to rest my throat, rest up myself as a whole, and recover. And we'll get another episode up for tomorrow. So for today, thank you folks for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to hit the like button down below to let me know your interest. And if you want to answer that question of the day over there on top of the layout, go right ahead. You might have a Pokemon named after you as we add more to our team as the adventure goes on. I don't know if I pointed this out too, but although we do have some Pokemon in the PC nicknamed, we've got Ryan, Warren, and Mariah. If it so happens that we have to add a new Pokemon to the team and none of those ones can fit, I'm not going to erase the names just yet. If we bring that Pokemon in, boom, we got a nickname. If not, I might, if you say Ryan, Andrew Warren, or Mariah Thompson, if you guys left a comment in a recent video and we add a different Pokemon to the team, then I might use your nickname and just erase it off the one that has been currently nicknamed after you. Just to not to lock your names in a permanently PC sealed Pokemon, basically. Anyways, all that rambling aside, if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon Crystal version Randomized Nuzlocke, link in the description and during the outro. You can check those out and get caught up on all the adventures thus far. For now, I'm going to go, as I said, stop talking for a bit. Thank you folks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.